Well, hello my beautiful Cancerians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your reading for January 2021. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is your general reading for January 2021. I will be doing a yearly reading for your sign in the next couple of days, so please look out for that. But let's get straight to it, my beautiful Cancerians. You must be feeling a very intense energy because that full moon, the last full moon of 2020, is in your sign, or was in your sign. It was yesterday. You should be, Wheel of Fortune, look at that. We got a turning point. Now, the last full moon of the year signifies that it is the end of a very tumultuous and very emotional year. So I'm sure most people will be glad to see the back of it. Oh, wow. There's these cards, they don't often go into the water, but only on occasion do they go straight in there. It's not a surprise that it went into the water with your sign, Cancer being that water element, but it's the Fool card. So a wonderful new start there. It's almost like a purging of emotions, a purging of 2020 as we kickstart January 2021. But there is an exciting new path opening up to you. You may feel very positive as you shift into January 2021. We got the Death card. Yeah, death to 2020. That's the energy that I've got coming through. But also there's a lot of new beginnings, as you can see. This is the unified energy. So that Death card indicates, the end of an old cycle and welcoming in the new with open arms. Also, they've asked me to go again, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? We have the Empress card. Now, I did do a pre-shuffle earlier and your Empress card came up. As well as the Moon card, actually, for you. And we got the Magician. Wow, you got some seriously powerful cards there, Cancer. We got the Fool and we got the Magician. So it feels very much like what you've been trying to achieve will be sort of manifesting in January. You'll start to see the seeds of that manifesting towards the third week of January is what they're indicating there for me. Now we'll go a little bit deeper and find out the energy of what to expect in January 2021 for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? We have the Messenger of Earth. Beautiful energy. So in terms of your career, maybe a lucky break coming your way there that will bring you a fortunate amount of money. We will go deeper and find out what that Messenger of Earth means for you. We have the Star card. So definitely got some illumination there, but also the Star card is an indication of inspiration as well as success. A lot of abundance there. It's an Aquarian energy, and so that energy, that new start, you may have been thinking about that since the 21st of December, which was when we had that great conjunction as we're stepping into the new age of Aquarius. So definitely some very powerful energy as you move through that shifting period. And it's almost like I just got this energy that you've already opened up to the new before 2020 is even out, okay? Now we've got the High Priestess card, which is a Virgo energy, but it's about, trusting in the law of the universe, things like law of attraction, the law of karma. You did get Justice when I did a pre-shuffle for you as well. Justice popped out there, but it feels very much like you're honoring your intuition, your emotions, and look at that. We got Love, okay? So whatever you do with love, it will be very successful, following your heart. This is also about acknowledging the oneness of the universe. Now, they have asked me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Pay close attention to the fact that in a full deck of cards, these are the Good Tarot. You only receive them in the upright. That's the stipulation of Colette Baron Reid. But pay close attention to the fact that in this deck, you've got major arcanas, bar one so far. And, oh, hello. We've also got the Emperor. So we got the Emperor and the Empress in the same spread there, in the same connected position. So perhaps coming into being with a soulmate or solidifying the one that you have already. And we also have that Page of Fire. So a creative, passionate sort of passion project coming on in for you as well, which will bring quite a substantial amount of finances. It's almost like following your bliss, the money will flow from there. No, sorry, they just went to here. They're giving me the name Oswald. Oswald. Now that may be in your name. It may be a name that is connected to you in some way. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. It's very precise. It's not going to be for everybody. That doesn't mean that this is not your reading. It just means Spirit wants to indicate a name to someone so that they sit up and pay attention to the reading, because there'll be something in here for them. Thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? We have the Hangman. So you waited a long time for this, Cancer. Maybe you've been waiting around for an opportunity because you may have had a bit of a bad run of luck in... Oh, wonderful. We have the Four of Cups there, Four of Chalices. So you have a new option definitely coming on in here that will be very successful. It's almost like you may look upon this opportunity as some sort of lucky break or some sort of mysterious force kind of like intervening in your life to bring you a wonderful opportunity. It sort of comes from nowhere. That's the energy I'm getting here. And we have the Wheel of Fate again. So they are indicating that there is an opportunity headed towards you. I feel like it may mean you have to come out of your comfort zone a little bit, because the Wheel of Fortune, when you get a double one, especially like that, it requires some sort of leap of faith. So be ready to sort of embrace it fully, because you got a wonderful new start here. Now that is also an indication of Spirit putting the right people in your path at the right time, including love if you're looking for love. But let's get straight to your reading. Wheel of Fortune, beautiful energy. You'll start to see a lot of synchronicity throughout January, but I feel like you've already started seeing the numbers. And the more you see, the more you get, actually. It reminds you that you're on the right path. Please take note. They're giving me here, take note of what you're thinking of before you see that number. So if you sort of see, like, for example, yesterday I woke up at 11:11, and, then I saw 12:12, 14:14, 17:17, 19:19, okay? And this morning I saw 10:10. So you're going to start to see synchronicities like that in your world, and pay close attention to whatever it is you're thinking about at that time. Also pay very close attention to your dreams, Cancer, because the moon is in Cancer, or the full moon is in Cancer, and as it is the last full moon of the year, it indicates a lot of prophecy in your dreams. So you're very emphatic, and because you're a very emotive, sensitive sign, the moon, you correspond with that moon, so you are run by the emotions of that, or should I say not run by, but influenced. So with this Wheel of Fortune, you may even have like a glimpse in a dream of what is about to come in terms of an opportunity for you. When you get this, you're reminded that things, lucky breaks sort of come out from nowhere, because forces are kind of behind the scenes, working an opportunity around in such a path that it makes its way towards you in January. So if you're looking for a new job or a new opportunity, a passion project to really focus on and earn a bit of money there as well, it looks like you're going to get your dream come true, or your wish come true, an opportunity that really suits your passion. There's an energy here of a turning point as well. So as we shift from that old 2020 energy into the new, it really feels like anything that you felt was stuck, if you were stuck in a rut or things were out of control, you had a bad run of luck, that's all shifting for the positive, okay? We're turning a corner on this energy for something a little bit more positive and successful for you. Now also, you may feel like you're guided there, like for example, the right people put in your path, the right communications. I know a lot of people, we can't go out at the moment, or we can't action certain things because of what's going on around the world with the pandemic, but opportunities and people, soul tribe members, will gravitate towards you. So I feel like Spirit is sending you the right... It's like lucky breaks, things turning out perfectly, whereas before you may have had to work really hard and things did not go your way. But that's all about to shift. It's bringing this wonderful energy of a new start. Now, there's a lot of cynicism here, Cancer. I'm getting an energy of, what's the point? I mean, what's the point? How can we even action anything? Because what's the point? So a little bit of lost hope there. I completely understand, because this is the antagonist position. So this is a resistance position, which indicates, you may have thought that you were ignored by the universe for a while, now, I'm not medically trained, so I'm not really talking about depression in the medical sense, but an energy of complete apathy, feeling fed up and unfulfilled because there was no movement, feeling stuck. Okay, or completely ignored in terms of opportunity or even love, because we do have both on the board for you. We've got financial opportunity and love. So, but this is the energy to turn around, to shift. So it's almost like this is your protagonist. This is the energy that will propel you forward in the month of January, the Wheel of Fortune, and then this is the lesson to learn, or the energy that you're feeling at the moment that you need to turn around. So they're giving an indication that you'll be embracing a new opportunity. You'll be taking a leap of faith in something. Be mindful that this adventure is only the beginning, okay? I know it's the beginning of the year and everybody makes sort of resolutions, etc., that some they stick, some they don't. But I feel like you're being curious. You're recognizing, since 2020 delivered a huge blow to everybody, you're recognizing that actually anything's possible. It's not that there are no rules anymore in terms of what you can achieve, but it certainly shows you that everything you worked hard for in a moment can be taken away in an instant. And they're giving this energy that it's not like you're loosening up, but it's almost like you're opening your arms even wider for new experiences or new opportunities there. So Spirit actually reminds you to have faith and enthusiasm, because when you get this card, there is a beautiful sort of new path opening up to you that will be very successful, actually, because it's crossed by the Star card, which is a lot of abundance. Okay, now we do have that Death card energy. We have the Empress and the Magician. So you're believing in yourself, Cancer. You're finding that confidence within you in order to shed anything that no longer emotionally serves you or holds you back or makes you feel insecure, anything that is painful. There's basically the end. Okay, this opens us up to new beginnings. The Death card is about that, big changes. It's a scorpionic energy. You have Aries energy here as well, but scorpionic energy, which indicates, that phoenix rising from the ashes, putting an end to things and moving on, rebirthing the energy. And also it's transformative. There's change here. You're moving through life cycles, you're evolving. So now's the time of transition, and you recognize that nothing can stay stuck forever. There has to be movement, and you're recognizing that this is happening for your highest good of all, okay? Even during the most darkest moments, you're recognizing that the only way is up. So I feel like there is a shift in your consciousness there. Now this could be to do with endings of friendships, relationships, or jobs. You maybe anything that you felt was toxic or holding you back or causing you some sort of pain, limiting you in some way, you're letting go of that. Why? Because you know that you deserve better. We got the Empress card here. Sorry, I'm just itching my leg. 1 second. They're also giving me a name. Horowitz. That's sounds like maybe a family name, a surname, Horowitz. It may be a first name, I'm not sure. It could even be a place. So please take it as it resonates. Horowitz. Okay, yeah, so please take it as it resonates. But the Empress card reminds you that you're good at what you do and that you're beautiful. You're embodying beauty, sort of compassion, self-assurance, confidence. You're standing in your power, and you actually got the it's almost like you've got the poise about you, Cancer, to recognize that you're calling this in. Look at those two hands there, energized. Now, if you are looking for love, know that the Empress, you're creating from the seat of love there. So you're calling in the soulmate energy. As you can see, there's a heart right in the center, and there's another heart that is starting to form behind that heart. So if you're looking for love, you're starting the frequency of calling in a soulmate, especially since we have love on the board there, and we have the Wheel of Fate. So it feels like the Emperor and the Empress are coming into union, okay? You'll start to see the shift. You maybe even, if you're in a twin flame connection, you may hear from your twin flame in January, and they may want to talk about some sort of new start with you. So be mindful of that. They're indicating the third week of January for a lot of shifting energy for you, just so you're aware. But you may also be signing new contracts, because they're showing me a contract with this card, to do with a job that you love doing, or something that you thought, oh, could I ever get a job like that? That would be amazing. And then the universe delivers it exactly the way that you'd hoped. And I only say that because you got the Magician card, which means you're creating from turning visions, you know, into reality there. You're creating from the seat of love, and you're using inspired action. You're not just sitting back, you're actually go-getting. So there's a wonderful energy of you, which is like a magnet. It's almost like when you raise your vibrations to a certain degree, you match vibrations of what you want and you call it in. Now they're actually giving me, they've done this before, maybe not for your reading, but a couple of months ago, they gave Albert Einstein. They want people to look at some of the quotes from Albert Einstein, because they're indicating that Albert Einstein used to talk about matching the frequency of what you want and calling it in. So it's scientific. It's not just spiritual. It's not just, you know, how can I put that? It's not just, yeah, it's not just people like me telling you that, you know, just raise your frequency. It's, you know, the law of attraction, not like that, you know, because I don't have degrees and certificates in science. You know, it's almost like they're asking you to do your due diligence and check out people who were of very high IQ and someone who was very scientific, you know, got the facts of the situation, and also acknowledged that spiritually there is a law of frequency where what we want truly wants us. We have to match the frequency in order to call it in. And we do that by believing in ourselves. The Empress, she knows her power, she knows her boundaries, she knows what she's worth, and that's what's happening here. It actually brings a lot of peace, so you'll see that as well in January. So beautiful energy. The Magician card crossing that indicates, you know, however you want this, you can have it. What you can see in your mind, you can have in your hand. Again, they're saying Albert Einstein to me, so please check that out if you have a moment, obviously. But we've got here, there may be a little bit of nervousness. You may have felt like there was unfulfilled potential in a certain area in your life, whether that's, you know, you didn't follow your bliss in terms of a career because, you know, we have to pay the bills, we have to be honest and sort of kind of like practical about things. So you may not have followed a path in particular because you needed to get real and pay the bills in some sort of way, and may have taken an opportunity that was it didn't make your heart sing, let's put it that way. But that's all about to change. And I feel like you're going to get an opportunity that allows you to do exactly what you love and earn money from it. Because we got that Page of Fire there and the Messenger of Earth. So you're definitely going to hear some news. And that Page of Fire indicates that whatever project this is, it speaks to your passions, okay? So this Magician as well, you're very energized. You're like a magnet in January. And as I said, you know, the moon energy is magnetic. So as the full moon was in Cancer, it really has shifted some sort of magnetic force for your thoughts. Okay, so you're calling in things like prophetic thoughts, messages in your dreams. You're just gonna, you're trusting your intuition on a deeper level, and you're calling it in however you want it. When you get the Magician, there's alchemy, there's magic, and I know a lot of people go magic schmagic, you know, give me something more tangible that I can work with. Well, it's almost like, you know, you throw a thought out there for a second, you're like, oh, I really wish this would happen. And then, you know, about a couple of months later, because you didn't dwell on it or try and force it, the universe goes, well, here it is. And you're like, oh, I was only thinking about that the other day. Also, you know, things like you're thinking about your friend. I don't know where they were saying Scotty to me. Maybe your friend is called Scotty. Maybe that's a nickname, Scotty. If that's you or your friend, then there's something in this message for you, Scotty. Okay, so they're indicating, if you think about your friend, for example, Scotty, and you think about them, and then like a day later or maybe even an hour later, that person messages you, they're indicating there is frequency working between you both, okay? So they just want you to pay very close attention to things like that, especially since you're creating your own destiny, you're creating your world with your thoughts. Okay, thoughts become things. That's what they're saying. Thoughts become things. So be mindful how you talk to yourself. If you say you're not good enough, then you're not good enough, you know, because you will believe that. So they really want you to be mindful of that. Now, the good stuff. We get the Messenger of Earth. Beautiful energy here. This is your commitment to prosperity. It's the first signs of tangible success here. It's an undeniable evidence that whatever you've been working hard for or you've been hoping for will pay off. When you get the messenger, it indicates you'll be hearing some sort of news on the start of some sort of new project, perhaps even a raise, a promotion, or some sort of investment that is solid, it's wise, and it is guaranteed to lead somewhere. There's finances here. It propels you forward, okay? It extends from this lucky break. Now, you know, lucky break for some may be that they just get a job because 2020 was a real shitter, excuse my language, and, you know, a lot of people lost their way, lost their job, some poor souls lost their lives. So, you know, very difficult time for everybody. No matter what you believe, it was a difficult time across the board, you know. So people's idea of success is very different if we're going to be very practical and tangible about it. But the messenger of earth indicates, you know, something that you've been hoping for actually comes to fruition, and it leads to success. And it leads to financial stability, and it's almost like a foundation that will lead to a more profitable future. I feel like this opportunity, you've been waiting for a long time, and you may have changed your mindset in a certain way that has allowed the universe to bring it towards you. Because when we got the Wheel of Fortune, that's the hand of fate, the hand of destiny, synchronicity, also present in your life. It's almost like you've got the smarts, you've got the talent, you've been doing the work, and opportunity meets your skills, propelling you forward to earn a lot of finances with this opportunity. So if you've been waiting to hear about a job or raise promotion, expect it in January. There's something about a lot of respect around this card. They're really highlighting the antlers there for me. So the antlers, it's almost like it's presenting as a stag, you know, and stags are about respect, making an impact, grace, really being raised up with a sense of awe. So I feel like people are going to look at you in a different way as well, Cancer. That's what I'm getting here. Now it is crossed by the Hangman energy. So as I said, new perspective here. You've got a lot of wisdom about you, and it's that energy about you, Cancer, that you're very emphatic, you're very nurturing, healing, supportive person, and you often try and see people's perspective against your own. So it's almost like you always try and put yourself in other people's shoes because you're so emphatic, you understand emotions, and you connect to people on a very relatable kind of energy. So people are going to look at you very differently, but also you've got the wisdom of dealing with other people and a lot of understanding, and people just feel like you're the right person for this opportunity, the right person for this job, whatever it is that you do. It may even be in some sort of caring facility or some sort of healthcare, because they're showing me a plaster, a band-aid, okay? They're showing me that. So either you've just literally, as you've been listening to this reading, cut yourself and put a band-aid on you, or you're working in the health industry in some way. I know to expect money in that industry is very difficult, but you may be shifting into a different position or getting a position that is really gains you a lot of recognition. That's the energy I'm getting. Okay, now we have that star card energy. Star card here mixed with all of this and the Wheel of Fortune twice indicates a lot of success. Okay, there's a lot of inner clarity as well. You're seeing things super clearly, and also you're being put in the spotlight for your work. As I said, some sort of recognition, good news, success. So an exciting kind of energy here. The stars are aligning for this very moment. But also there's inspiration when you get this card, especially in this deck. This is about you being hopeful and being inspired by life, seeing everything that's happening with a renewed sense of encouragement, okay? So you're propelling yourself forward, and you're recognizing that there are just forces beyond your control that are actually navigating things towards you. And it's not that it's effortlessly, because you do work hard, but it feels very much like now is the time to receive, whereas before you were just giving a lot of yourself, a lot of time, energy to people. Now we have that Four of Chalices, which indicates a new outlook, especially with that Hangman energy, which is about new perspective as well, but also there's new opportunity. So if you are in a solid job and you are not expecting some sort of new start or a new position to be opened up or offered to you. Expect the unexpected in January, because that's coming through here. There is a wonderful opportunity that arises that will be more emotionally fulfilling, okay? It gives you an opportunity to have a bit of a, I don't want to say an adventure, because you don't have a travel card here. You may be thinking about relocating or traveling, but there's nothing showing up in January, okay? That's the energy that I'm getting. But what I am getting is you may be moving from one space to another, or it could be a status moving, because I feel like you're on the way up. Okay, and you're leading with love, intuition. You may feel unprepared to take this opportunity. That's the energy I'm getting here. And you may also feel like you've been passed up in the past, passed over in the past, and that they're saying wise choice, wise choice, wise choice. So maybe it was a wise choice that you didn't take another opportunity because there's something much better coming on in there. Please take that as it resonates. Now we got this beautiful energy here. We have the High Priestess. Some things, Cancer, and you know this more than most, some things are meant to be understood intuitively and not with the intellectual mind, because some things just cannot be explained. Okay, so you're going to see a lot of sort of, as I said, synchronicities and things just happening in your world that are a little bit unexplainable, but you trust in it because you trust in your intuition, and you know that there are other forces guiding you towards an opportunity that is meant for you. Even a person, okay? Because you're recognizing the oneness of the universe and the law of the universe and how it works. And as long as you lead with love, it's like a boomerang, you will get it back. The divine timing, though, is the thing that's in place. And some people, they're very quick to say, well, I didn't get this and I want it now, or I was meant to get this and I didn't. And that's an impatient kind of energy. And unfortunately, I've been there before myself when I was a lot younger than I am now. And, I wanted it in my time. And I did learn the hard way that unfortunately we have to wait for the right time. What I wanted did come, but I had to learn the lessons, as it were, to get to that point. So when you get this card, you're reminded that the higher wisdom and your deep knowing, you just need to trust your vibes, that whatever it is that is meant for you will never pass you by. So this opportunity, if you felt like you lost something in the past, know that there is something better to replace it. Now we have that love card. So sorry, they just showed me something. One moment, please. Okay, it's almost like, it's like a chewy gummy sweet, a chewy gummy candy, and it's in the shape of, it looks like, well, for me, I mean, it's in the shape of some sort of apple, but it's red in places, yellow, and a little bit of green. Okay, it looks like it's sugary on the outside as well. Almost like those sweet sours, that sort of thing. But for some reason, I'm like, the taste is like it's peach. I don't know. It's very confusing, but they're showing me that sort of candy. So if you're eating a candy like that right now, then there's something in this message for you. Or if you've just put it in a bowl or something, or you just bought it, whatever, then there's something in this message for you. This can't be like, oh yeah, I had one of those about 2 years ago. No, it has to be very present energy right now. That's what I'm getting. Okay, now we have that love card, which is a unified energy. You're recognizing that there is only an illusion of separation, okay? So if you're in a twin flame journey, Cancer, you're recognizing a very, very important lesson in the twin flame journey, which is separation is an illusion. You may not physically be with a person, but we are all connected by frequency. And I know a lot of people are going to go, oh, that's hocus pocus, but you will see evidence of things like that. As I mentioned earlier, they really want you to recognize when you think of a person, they message you, that sort of thing. There's something other frequency-wise at play here, especially in January for you. So because you're learning that lesson, it helps you come into being with your counterpart. So if you have not met your twin flame, or you're looking for love in some way, you're recognizing that all the choices that you made are with love, and that Spirit is going to bring you into being with someone who matches your frequency in terms of love, okay? Solid pillars of foundations are going to be built in this relationship. 6 is the number of love as well. It's a Gemini energy. It's almost like the Lover's card, okay? So there's a choice of partnership here in January. There'll definitely be, I'm going to pull a card on it because we got the Empress and we got the Emperor. So they're indicating a match, a solid match. One brings strategy and thought for the future, and the other one brings, love, beauty, and harmony and sensitivity. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Yeah, there we go. So they're indicating here exactly the same. Even if you look up the meanings of the cards, Spirit's giving you the exact energy, which is the Five of Wands, which indicates, some sort of obstacle or sort of challenge was presented in this connection. You may have been separated from them. And if that is the case, we got that Six of Cups there with which basically means reunion. Okay, so this person's coming back on in. They want to talk. They want to be with you. Okay, they want to offer their cup of love, but also an apology. I feel like you and them will be having a lot of conversations. Okay, now if you're single and you're looking for love, I'm just going to pull a card on that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful single Cancerians? What do they need to know regarding this love card? Oh, there's a new option coming on in here. It may be connected to a job opportunity. Let's have a look. Okay, so they're indicating it will be in the timeline of the job opportunity. It may not be at the job, okay, because they're indicating the Fool card. You've lost a little bit of hope there, and you're seeing things very clearly. But when we get the Five of Pentacles, it indicates, there is a new option, but there's also a new job. You could also be, they're actually indicating now as well that you could be looking to move home. You may be looking at buying a new home as well. So it's connected to that timeline, but not necessarily to that. Okay. They're just indicating someone from your past is returning. Okay, now that doesn't have to be an ex-lover. It can be a friend that you had feelings for a long time ago that you may get talking to. But there is a new option for love coming on in, and that's what they're indicating here. Emotionally fulfilling connection. But you may know this person already. They just said one more, so I'm just going to do it. Sorry, they're just giving me something. It's almost like a radio frequency. They're giving me... I'm trying to tune into whatever that song is they're playing. Okay. Okay. They're just indicating to not be anxious about being single if you're single, okay? Because the frequency is the song they're giving me is Queen, Radio Gaga. Now I don't know the words of that, so I can't really give you anything really tangible for that. If you could play it a little bit louder so I could hear the words. When you walked out that door, that's when you walked out that door, that's all they're giving me. It's almost like I can hear the song, but I can't hear the lyrics. So I do apologize for that, but they're indicating don't be anxious about being single, because that was a time for solitude, was actually to sort of bring you into confidence with being with yourself. So just be mindful of that, but there is someone coming back into your sphere, someone from the past. It could be an old friend that you're reuniting with, an old lover, it could be someone from an old work situation, but there's definitely reunion here. And it looks like there is an energy of love around this person that could lead to you being with them, because we have the Emperor. Now, male or female, not a gender-specific reading, it's about the energy, but we have counterpart energy, so we've got a match. But when we got this card as well, Emperor indicates, authority figures, especially in this card. So either you or your person is in some way related to being an authority figure, or holds a position of authority, especially since we got that star card energy. Now this person may be in the public eye, or you are Cancer, or they're wanting to be some sort of social standing. And I don't mean like they want to be like the next big pop star or something like that, although that could happen. But what I'm getting is more of a, people look to you or this person as someone who's solid. Now, you may also be thinking about getting your own business off the ground, something very small at first. okay? Because we got passion project here next to it. We got the Page of Fire, which indicates, Sagittarian energy. This is Aries energy as well, that Emperor card. This is about strategically planning for the future, okay? Laying foundations down. So financially, you'll be doing very well. But I feel like on the side, you're getting some sort of business. It may be starting off small. I'm going to pull a little card on that, because the Page of Fire indicates whatever a passion project, something that gives you a little bit that you may do in your free time, something that gives you a desire to create from the heart and from your passion with strong emotion. It will actually take over and be very, very, yeah, look at that. It's crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. You've got the Wheel of Fortune again, Cancer. So pay very close attention to the synchronicities in your reading. Not everybody gets 3 Wheels of Fortune. Just got to say it, okay? So this idea that you've got that is something that you're leading with the heart doing, get advice on it, because when we get the Emperor card, it indicates you may be seeking some sort of advice there to help you set up. But it's going to be very lucky, very fortunate. It is almost like the job that you're going to get is connected to it in some way and helps you rise through the ranks there. So I would even call you like an entrepreneur, what you're doing, because I feel like you may start it off small, but it actually grows and becomes quite a thing, okay? All the elements there are in play for this to be quite successful. This is good fortune and a turning point after a time of feeling like you were stuck. So as I said, it may feel like there's a risk attached to it, or coming out of your comfort zone, some sort of leap of faith. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards of having a leap of faith, okay? So trust in your smarts, trust in your talent, your abilities, and you will be able to action this very successfully. I'm going to leave this out with the other Wheel of Fortune, because I'm so excited to get 3 Wheels of Fortune for you. The Page of Fire, before we close on this, the Page of Fire is opening your arms enthusiastically to everything that is coming your way. Being free enough to say yes. The magic word yes. Being enthusiastic, and you're very unique, Cancer, okay? And they're really highlighting that you are very influenced heavily by the moon energy, which is not a surprise. Even though this is Sagittarian energy, you may have a Sagittarian placement, but they're indicating whatever this passion project is, even if you're just starting off, it's going to be very successful. It's going to grow exponentially, okay? It's very transformative for you as well. It's almost like the seed of something you may have planted a long time ago. It's almost like it started to grow, and you're fanning the flames of this passion. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, to the point where it may end up being the main source of your finances. And you leave all other sort of, I don't want to say mundane jobs, but I mean jobs that don't make your heart sing. You may leave that behind, okay? Now it's crossed by 2 Wheels of Fortune. So, I mean, take it as it resonates. There's a lot of love around you, calling in the one, and also there is a lot of opportunity around you. So you will definitely see a positive shift, and it feels like these opportunities are just around the corner. It's almost like you're getting good karma, okay, because you deserve it. You give out a lot of love to people, Cancer. You care so much about people, and you're very emphatic, as I said, very supportive of them. And as a result, the universe is bestowing upon you a gift that you truly deserve, an opportunity, a financial opportunity, as well as some love. And I know a lot of people are going to go, come on, we can't all get that love and money straight away in 1 month. Well, the seeds of it has been sown, as you can see here. But what they're giving me here is that what you're focusing on, the Magician card, wherever your attention goes, your energy flows. And that is the thing that you're drawing in the most. Okay, so pay close attention to what it is that you're drawing in the most. It feels like at the beginning of January, you're really focused on career, okay, and you will hear some news there. I feel like first into the second week of January, you'll hear some sort of financial news that is really actually illuminates the way for something that is very lucrative, let's put it that way. And then towards the end of the month, you may start thinking about love, and then you're matching the frequency with either someone from the past who's returning, whether it's friend or lover, but also you're matching a frequency to call in the one. So you'll start to see a real positive shift there as we head on into the new year. Okay, we will leave it there, my beautiful Cancerians. They've asked me to stop there, so I'm just going to give you a final angels and oracles. These are the ancestors oracle deck. We have Eagle, see from a higher perspective. Okay, so this is basically seeing the bigger picture, as it were, and all the little details will sort of flow from there. Also, it's an eagle. Eagles keep their eye on the prize, so you're definitely very laser sharp in terms of manifesting your goals and your dreams. And they asked me to go again. Oh my gosh. They said, just for you, just for you. And it's the stag that we were talking about earlier. So beautiful energy. As I said, I feel very much like you're going to be looked at in a very different way. And it says, trust and thrive. Trust and thrive. So very exciting energy there for you. But they really wanted you to be connected to that messenger of earth. So yeah, we've also got that three-legged symbol in the background, which indicates to be propelled forward. You're moving forward with velocity, okay? So exciting. And I don't like seeing the stag like that because it almost is like a trophy. And I'm very much, I love animals and I don't like that sort of thing. So, but what I'm getting is that whatever the opportunity that this is, it is a huge sort of recognition of your abilities, and it's almost like the trophy kind of job that's coming, or opportunity that's coming your way. Now also we have stargazer. It says set your sights higher. So keep those vibrations high, but also the stars are aligning for your success. Dream big, because whatever it is that you want, Cancer, you're actually capable and more deserving of better. Okay, so just so you're aware, keep those set sights high because you deserve it. Now I'm just going to give you a wisdom of the oracle before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Thank you so much. We have chopped wood. And they asked me to go again, which is unusual for this deck, so I will. They're just saying whiskey to me. Whiskey. I mean, who's having whiskey at this time of day? But they're saying whiskey. So maybe, okay. Maybe the sweet, the candy I was mentioning, maybe it's called a whiskey sour. I've never heard of one of those before. Maybe that's such a thing. I think that's a drink rather than maybe you're having whiskey with that candy. Anyway, horses for courses. Yeah, so if you're having whiskey as you listen to this message, I mean, you could be listening to this message anytime. You find the message when it is divine timing. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. Or maybe you're baking with whiskey, you're putting some sort of, please take it as it resonates, but it has to be in the moment, okay? And we have co-create. So co-create is about going the distance, and you know, when you reduce it, 4 plus 0 is 4. So that is the number of the Emperor. So you're creating a structure for your future that is going to be very solid, both in terms of love and finance. And as you can see here, we got a leopard, or well, it's a cheetah basically, that goes the distance, has the endurance, and also the wisdom. With that owl there, a solid pillar being raised up, and also this egg here for a new opportunity. So you're co-creating your destiny with spirit. We will read from the book because I wouldn't want to tell you anything wrong. And we've got chopped wood, which is number 42. When you reduce it, 4 plus 2 is 6, the number of love. So in the meantime, you know, while you're waiting for love or waiting for the opportunity, you're keeping your home in order until the doors open. Okay, so that is the energy that I'm getting from this card. But I will read from the book as I wouldn't want to tell you anything wrong. Before we do that, we'll get you quickly a Nature's Whispers card. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Show your support. Pay very close attention to the numbers, okay? Very, very close attention to synchronicities, because you just got 2 40s, okay? So very, very important. As I said, synchronicity will be very much a part of your January. I'm doing this reading now on the 30th of December for you. So it's already begun. Your energy kick-started on the 21st of December there with that great conjunction. But we got show your support. As I said, you've been so wonderful in showing your support and your energy to others. The universe is giving back. It's almost like gratitude, you know. Gratitude is a boomerang. You normally get back what you give out. And sometimes from the universe, you get it more than you expected, as in you get a bigger lot back. Not all the time, and sometimes we're wondering where we've been a good person, we did all we could to be, you know, wonderful. Why do these bad things keep happening? Or it's about shifting the perspective, and rather than saying why are these things happening, saying what can I learn from these moments? And then Spirit turns everything around, says, oh, now you're learning lessons. Here's an opportunity. Okay, so show your support. That raises your vibrations. Okay, and I'm just going to read from the book, as I said, as I don't want to tell you anything wrong. They're saying the name Billy to me, Billy. Just going to read number 42, Billy. So take it as it resonates. That may be your name. It may be your counterpart's name. It could be the name of a person who offers you a job. Please take it, as I said, as it resonates. It says being grounded in everyday experience, humility. Okay, and it says here, there are times, oh no, sorry, I need to give you the prosperity message. They just said, not that page. Okay, it says here, now's the time to take small steps rather than large leaps on the journey to creating your most prosperous life. Move your focus off the big dream and attend to the mundane chores. Focus on the little things that may have piled up while you've been mapping out the greater plan for the life you aspire to see manifest into reality. Chop wood, carry water, as the Zen proverb advises, or wash dishes, walk the dog. While you're doing all that, Spirit will have a chance to move mountains and set wondrous miracles in motions for you. Remain humble and aware of the present. Okay, so definitely be present. That's really important energy. But also, as I said earlier, you know, the magician, you just throw things out to the universe. This is what I want. This is what I'm hoping for. And, you know, then the universe will conspire to move all the variables around so that they can actually bring in what you are hoping for. Okay, now we go to number 40. And let's see, 40. We have the prosperity message. It says, creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, and manifestation. Flashes of inspiration give rise to great success when you receive this message. You are at your most creative now, and whatever you apply yourself to will lead to the fruition of your dreams. Remember that all your ideas are channeled from a higher source. You create your relationship in partnership with Spirit. The potential for manifestation is unlimited now. Revel in its vastness. Okay, so as I said, January is very, very important. You can even use it now. Things like law of attraction or the secret or things like that, whenever you are using cosmic ordering or just meditation, you know, your own personal conversation with whatever sort of energy that you practice, spiritual practice that you celebrate, that will call in your destiny. Okay. Okay, my beautiful Cancerians, I'm just going to give you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? We have, interesting. We have the mermaid, okay? And it looks like the mermaid's turning her back on something. So the mermaid basically is, just check the other side. Yeah, this is the mermaid that turns her back. So this is an energy of, you know, turning your back on the past, but also perhaps turning your back on 2020, because the mermaid, you know, she's a water element there. Anything that is not emotionally fulfilling, you're turning your back on that, and you're seeking something, higher purpose there, okay? Also, mermaids are very good at attracting things towards them because they have a magnetic power, okay? So just be mindful of that. They want this on the death card, okay? So that is an indication of letting go of anything that causes sorrow or pain or makes you feel like you're being held back, because they're indicating here, there's a heart on the key. Love is the key, as you can see. Creating from a seat of love is the most important transformation to unlocking your destiny, okay? So that key with the heart on it, very, very important. Also, there's something regal about this. One moment, please. What is this? I do not know who this person is, but they just said Queen Bethany. Queen Bethany. So either your nickname is Queen Bethany, or your handle, your social media handle is Queen Bethany, or your name is Bethany, and your friends or colleagues, your closest people, nickname you the Queen or something like that. Queen Bethany. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to be for everybody, but they just gave that to me. So there is obviously something, lead with love. Love unlocks your destiny, okay? That's what they're indicating there. They actually want this on the Magician card, because what you think about, you really do bring about, okay? So be mindful of that. Okay, my beautiful Cancer, I will leave it there. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, I will be doing your 12-month spread in the next couple of days, so please look out for that. Also, I just want to quickly say, please be mindful of somebody is impersonating me and a lot of other tarot readers. I'm not special, it's not just me, and they are contacting you all on the comments boxes below and offering personal readings. I do not give personal readings, okay, only through the competitions that I set. Also, they've been asking for money, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Please, please, please never give anyone any money, well, especially me, because I do not take money. I do not take donations. I don't charge for anything, so please be mindful. If someone masquerading as me asks you for money, it is not me, so please do your due diligence. Okay, my beautiful Cancerians, I will leave it there, and I wish you a happy new year. Thank you so much. Love and light.